Alright, so here's part of my camera setup for my GoPro. As you can see, this is just your typical waterproof box you can get at Walmart. I have a standard USB cable here, right? And I'll show you the other end of this in a minute. What I did was cut the cable, and this is a bunch of heat shrink where I soldered it back together, and a bunch of electrical tape so it doesn't get pulled through. And I have a bunch of marine goop caked around the entrance point right there. So it's to prevent water ingress. And what this is the power cable for is this right here. And I know there's better products out there than this one right here, but this is a battery eliminator for a GoPro for my Hero 3. I don't know what else it would go with. And I basically let's see, I don't remember what was in here. I think this back is for the backpack for the GoPro. See how big it is? It's back there. And I punched out, there's a button here I think, and I took the button out, drilled a little bit, ran the other end of this cable that you saw cut, went through that hole into this waterproof case down here, and there's the battery eliminator. And so basically what I do is I take my GoPro Hero 3 Silver, you plug the battery eliminator into the back of it, you put it into the waterproof housing, and you close it up. And there you go. So now your GoPro is waterproof, and this is, trust me, this is a lot of marine goop right here. The GoPro's in a waterproof housing, and the cable here, I don't know, it's about 6 or 7 feet long. Okay, and how I power it is with one of these. Now this is a new Trent, one of those USB doodads. It's got 2 outputs. It has 3.7 volts for the output. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's got 12,000 milliamp hours at 3.7 volts. So output 1 and output 2 both have 5 volts at 3.1 amps. So what I do is I'll put this in a kayak when I'm ready to go. I'll plug it in there. I'll turn that on. Put this in here. I'll close the lid. Latch it down so it's nice and waterproof. And here's my GoPro and its waterproof housing plugged into that. And I'll turn it on. And there you go. The GoPro is on. Now, I'm not sure how much runtime I get out of this. Several hours. I got a 64 gig memory card or micro SD card in there. And this is how I don't have a remote. I'll have to use my phone to turn the GoPro on and off, or just reach up and hit the button when I want to stop recording. But I'm normally not out for all that long, so I'll just leave it run the whole time. Now, because it's in a waterproof housing, I'm not going to have any audio on here, but I'll just let it roll. And I have a pocket Sony, one of those digital recorders. I'll let it run. And now, with all the mounts that GoPro makes, I have the mount that goes into one of these ball joint, these ram mounts right here. You can flex it around however you want. And this, now I did a video on this a while back. This is a Targus brand. I think it's a monopod. And what I did was, there's a way to you flip this off of one end and put it on the other, because normally the leg is down here. And I put that on there because that's where the GoPro mounts. And all the telescopic stuff still works. Now on this end, this is some ugly duct tape. I have to apologize, but it was wobbly. I didn't like it being wobbly. This goes into a mounting hole on my kayak to where it's a slot. It's a grooved slot, as you can see, that you put rod holders into. And I will stick this into that hole on the kayak. I'll have my GoPro mounted up high, and I can angle and get that GoPro as high or as low as I want it. And that's how I will be filming my fishing trips in my kayak. Now I do have a couple of videos. They're older videos of me out in the kayak with this GoPro. If I can get it turned off here, but they're not good quality because I didn't have a mic. I didn't record any audio. But that's my plan. This is going to be my GoPro setup on a kayak. It's waterproof. The power source is waterproof, and I should get some decent footage. I don't know about the audio. That's going to be the trick. But other than that, that's going to be my setup for Saturday. Now Saturday when I get ready to get the kayak on the water, or maybe Friday, I'm gonna go get the kayaks out of my storage unit. I'll get it out of my storage unit and go get the kayaks all cleaned up, and I'll set them up how I'm going to put them on the river. I'll put the seat in it, I'll put everything that's going to be in it, because it's going to be in the back of my truck on flat surface and I don't have to worry about it. So Friday I'll be doing a video on my setup, and Saturday I'll be actually on the water, hopefully catching some fish on video and with the fly rod. My fly rods are nothing. This is a South Bend. Like I said, I got it as a kit in the 90s for like $20. So anyway, that's it for today. Hope everybody had a safe Independence Day. I hope you're able to celebrate, thinking about our country, supporting the country, and spending some time with family. So later on, everybody, be safe.